Phantoms beat the Bees 5-4. Game-winning goal from Duncan Speirs. Going to start with Will Weldon. Will, never in doubt.
Do you know, it's one of those games where we didn't start great. 2-0, things weren't looking good, but I think we got a late goal in the first period, and after that, momentum changed, and it was all us for the majority of the game. It's disappointing to have gone from a winning position to a desperate position there, chasing a goal at the end, but ultimately we got 2 points and we just got to move on to the next one.
Yeah, I thought, Duncan, I don't know what it's like in the locker room at the end of the first period. Is Slava a hairdryer, throwing teacups kind of guy?
Yeah, it was frustrating. You could see he was frustrated because we weren't playing well. So, yeah, we just talked to us and then just come out for the second and third.
For my money, Duncan, I thought we were, through 60 minutes with a better team. Certainly second and third periods absolutely turned the screw.
Yeah, definitely a better team after the first, second and third we were the best, but we just need to start winning our chances more and getting the dirty goals. And
your celebration there at the very end, it was quite an atmosphere in here, a great place to score, and it's such an important goal.
Yeah, it was loud when we scored there, so yeah, it's good.
Well, I think we talk week in, week out about the importance of special teams. I think we took 6 penalties. I'm not sure all of them were penalties, but they took 11. Not sure it was in discipline so much, but they get called, and we've made the power plays count tonight.
Yeah, I think we obviously got a power play goal in the first, and then after that we struggled a bit. It was one of those nights where it just wasn't clicking. There's a few times that we had fucking decent areas, but just didn't really do a lot with it. But at the end of the day, the one big power play there at the end that really mattered, we managed to convert on, and special teams are huge. We had a minute or so of the penalty kill there in overtime as well, and obviously saw that off without any real danger. So I think, whilst maybe not at our best, we certainly got the results on the special teams.
And Duncan, we were just talking before we went to the camera about the penalty shot. Goodbye scores it, but for your money, it was a penalty.
Well, I didn't see it, but if he threw his stick, it's a penalty. But if he didn't throw it, then no, it's not.
Yeah, for us up on the gantry, it looked hard to pick. And I think just immediately before that, their young lads scored the leveller, just at a point where we've turned the screw so much, it looked like we'd got the game. That must have been hugely disappointing to concede that one. I talk about key moments. That was a key moment, I think.
Yeah, that's a huge moment. For me to score and then they score straight after, it just kills momentum, but you just need to move on and keep going from that. Yeah,
and I think we did. I think you'd have been gutted to come away from that game having not taken the points. But we're close. I think Pollock scores with 1:17 remaining, and it could have closed out like last week. Last week was a game where we had 44 shots and didn't convert. Tonight it looks something similar. We're all over Goss, but he's done a good job as well.
Yeah, I think you got to obviously credit the goalies if they come in and put on a performance like we've seen the last few weeks, but equally I think we have to look at ourselves and are there things that we can be doing above and beyond what we've done, and I'm sure the answer is yes. So it felt like it was going to be another night at the end there like last week where we probably didn't get what we deserved, but Polly was there on the spot and put that away, took it to overtime, and then obviously Braveheart over here did the rest.
Managed to fluke one in. And it was a great finish, and the crowd loved it. Just want to go back to our first goal. That was pretty. Nice goal.
The play before.
Great combination.
Great
combination.
Yeah, the play before was probably better. I don't know if it was maybe Dunks kept it in on the blue, threw it across to Norts, who had the vision to thread Glennie, and then Glennie made a great play to me back door. And
I think the combination there was pretty.
I shouldn't have missed it from there, but I nearly
contrived
did.
It. Do you think we might be guilty of looking for a really pretty, really perfect goal rather than getting pucks on net?
Possibly at times, but I think you just said I don't know what the shots were tonight.
No,
but I think we peppered him at times, and there's always going to be times where you look and with hindsight you think maybe we made one too many passes, and same last week, 44 shots or whatever as you say. Could we have more? Yes, probably, but equally we don't just want to throw it on net for the sake of throwing it on net. You want to get the goalie moving and shoot off passes where you can. But it's something that we're certainly working on, is trying to be a bit more direct where we can be, and hopefully that'll pay off as we start doing that.
Paid off tonight, so thanks for joining us, Will. Good goal from yourself, great victory. Duncan, well done, 2 goals and the game winner, so hugely important. Thanks very much for joining us. Cheers.